Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, Bitcoin has closed the monthly candle around 96,000, printing a new ascending CPI. Yes guys, for the month of December we now have a new ascending CPI, and we are aware ascending CPI only gets formed during uptrend, but before this uptrend continues, first, there could be a retest, which we are going to talk in this video. But before I do that, before I dive into the content, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now, if you look at this ascending CPI, you can see compared to the last month CPI, this is a very bullish CPI. I mean, this is a clear ascending CPI higher than the previous month. But what we are missing right now is the retest around this CPI line before choosing a trend duration. I mean, in more than 90% of cases, first, Bitcoin tends to get attracted towards the CPI trend line before choosing a trend duration. But in our case, since this is an ascending CPI, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue higher after testing this CPI trend line. It is not sure where is it going to be. I mean, it could be a retest around the top CPI line, which is around 91,900, or it could be around the central CPI, which we calculated on my previous video. Yes guys, around 87,000. You can see the central CPI line sits around 87,500. So there is a possibility, there is a high possibility of price testing this key trend line one more time before continue with this uptrend. And in this month of December, you can see we now have a new price target guys. Since this is 1st of December, we now have a new price target, and according to this leading indicator which gives us information beforehand, you can see we already have a price target for the month of December, which sits around 108,000. Yes guys, the first target for the month of December is 108,000. the R2 line sits around 120,000, and a no-brainer price target sits around 140,000. Just like from this past price action, if we are going to test the no-brainer price target, you can see for the month of December 140,000 could be on the line. But we will be more than happy if we could simply test the first target for the month of December and prepare ourselves accordingly. I mean, for this month of December, the first target, the realistic target according to our leading indicator, sits around 108,000. So I personally think this price target will be tested before continuing with this actual uptrend, because we know beside this leading indicator, any sort of a pullback along with a retest from the CPI trend line, you can see even this pullback would make a lot of sense. I mean, during uptrend, whenever we have seen this Williams alligator indicator showing a bullish cross, I mean, whenever you see this green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, it's a sign the price is in an uptrend. And in our case, during this uptrend, pullback around the trend line resulted in an impulsive move. During uptrend, you can see each and every pullback around this Williams alligator indicator resulted in a bullish move. So here as well, green line started appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, indicated uptrend. And during this uptrend, you can see pullback around Williams alligator indicator acted as a strong line of support. So in our case, this is a clear bullish crossover. Green line is appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. And now, just like from this past price action, any sort of a pullback, this indicators which will be above 90,000 acting as additional support for Bitcoin. Yes guys, this Williams alligator indicator will be acting as additional support before expecting another continuation here like this, because we are aware guys, right now Bitcoin could come back to test the CPI trend line before continuing this uptrend. But if you simply look at this price action using the rising trend line, it actually makes sense. I mean, you can see each and every test around this rising trend line resulted in a new higher high. Right here we failed to form a new higher high, and now the price looks like getting attracted towards this rising trend line one more time before continuing with this actual bullish move. And if that happens, then you can see guys, we will be printing a new high for Bitcoin and also form a double bottom type of formation. Yes guys, if we see another continuation towards this rising trend line please be aware. In that case, that could be a great buying opportunity, and price after that could be continue with this actual bullish move, because in that case we will be testing the support from this Williams alligator indicator and support from the sepia trend line. And beside these examples, now let me show you a very realistic reason why there could be a pullback in the medium short term. On our previous video, I showed you guys Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin must break the resistance from this falling trend line, this small yellow trend line. We have to break the resistance if we want to see a bullish move. And along with that, we also have to break the neckline from this inverted head and shoulder type of formation, which we did. But where did the price ended this move? After testing the resistance from this rising trend line, this blue rising trend line. And I showed you very clearly, since this trend line in the past price action acted as a strong line of support, this trend line will be acting as resistance, which it did. So this bullish breakout turned out into a breakout. And now if this here is going to result in another continuation to the downside, then you can see, guys, where are we heading? Around this rising trend line. If I add this rising trend line here, you can see after failing to break out of this trend line, now there could be a pullback around this rising trend line, and only after that a continuation like this. And even if the price, instead of a pullback, starts breaking out, still, guys, wait until the resistance from this rising trend line, this blue rising trend line, gets broken before jumping into any trade. Otherwise, just like from this past price action, it could be turning out into a fake out. But what we are not allowed to forget is that above 90,000 we have extremely important support line for Bitcoin. And yes, even according to this Bollinger Band, you can see the basis line or the center line will be looked as additional support for Bitcoin above 90,000. So any sort of a pullback, even this trend line here will be acting as support, and price after testing it could be heading towards to form a new all-time high. And now let me show you the reason why all-time high is on the line, because in a bigger picture, Bitcoin is following this descending broadening wedge with price objective in between 110 120,000. Yes, guys, in a weekly time frame, this descending broadening wedge is playing out, and according to this descending broadening wedge price target, 110 120,000 is on the line. And not just only this descending broadening wedge, you know, even with the help of this cup and handle pattern, we can see Bitcoin has a very high probability of testing this key trend line or the price objective from this cup and handle here in a weekly time frame before choosing a trend duration or before starting with an actual corrective move here like this. Yes, guys, we have a very high probability of price testing the price objective from this cup and handle, price objective from the descending broadening wedge, and parallelly even the price objective from this Elliott wave theory, because according to this Elliott wave theory, Bitcoin is clearly in an uptrend and forming this impulsive wave 5. Yes, guys, according to this Elliott wave theory, before starting with a corrective move ABC, first we have to end this impulsive wave 5. So in our case, this impulsive wave 5 is being formed, which we believe could be somewhere around 110 120,000, because we know if you simply zoom out and look at the price action around this area, you can see we are following this descending channel breakout or bull flag breakout type of formation, which is also pointing us that after a few shakeout, after some sideways movement, we are expecting this trend to continue just like from this past price action. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that even if the price in the medium short term starts showing weakness, gets attracted towards this basis line, gets attracted towards this orange rising trend line, gets attracted towards this Williams alligator indicator, and even around this CPI indicator, please do not panic. That could be a great buying opportunity before expecting another continuation here to the upside. Yes, guys, in case of doubt, simply zoom out. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed the bonuses which are provided in the description on below from Bybit, Phemex, OKX, then definitely check it out. I mean, if you are an experienced trader who want to trade with free money, take advantage of this market volatility, then definitely grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye-bye.